more well-known platforms like Loyal.Fans, Clips4sale, and even some of the more lesser-known ones. Like, I mean, somebody had mentioned Pocketstars, and I wasn't sure whether they were still around or not. I guess, what are some of the platforms that are overlooked by people that are pretty much of the OnlyFans and many of its mindset that they should be utilizing, particularly for whatever niche or market they're reaching out to? If anybody has any suggestions.
I do like Loyal.Fans a lot. I think just the ease of use is really nice. That being said, traffic will have to be very, very pumped up before I transfer over completely to Loyal.Fans. But I would love to see that happen because it's so easy to use. So much easier than OnlyFans.
Anybody else with any suggestions of some often overlooked platforms?
I mean, you got some that exist, like the Loyal.Fans, Clips, and stuff like that. But again, it's more of a matter of what are you offering on those sites that you're not offering on other ones. Like I completely forgot to have a Loyal.Fans because I was posting.
Wake up, Finn. You always doing too much fucking. Wake up. Shit.
After a while, it was just kind of like, I just dang with the point. But yeah, I mean, Loyal.Fans is cool because they offer pretty much everything that you're looking for is there. It's just a matter of driving your friends there. Because I know some people that have some success in Loyal.Fans more than other places. So that's definitely one. Somebody said a second ago, I think Clips was the good one for like fetish-based content. I could be wrong, but I think that's.
Yeah, I said that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been said in the comments by Romy Chase, for example, but it's definitely true that you don't want to spread yourself too thin. You need to find one or two platforms, that you're posting most of your content to, because you're going to burn yourself out, and your fans are lazy, so they're not going to want to click around to 50 different sites, to try to find your content, and they're not going to join some new site they've never heard of just because you're on there. They're going to have to hear that it has a reputation. So that's why I think it's good to wait to see what shakes out, what becomes more adopted, rather than spreading yourself too thin and going on every single platform that's out there.
Well, one thing that tends to happen a lot in this industry, and I think only Eve has really been around long enough to experience this, we go through some sort of revolutionary change in this industry every few years, every 3 to 5 years. There's something that turns this industry on its ear, and a lot of people lose their ass, and you have to think differently. It's crazy. And I mean, obviously the biggest one being when tube sites changed everything. I mean, it was a huge game changer from 2008 to 2010. I mean, it was a huge shakeout. So there's always something going on where maybe every 6 months there's something that really kind of skews things, but then every 3 to 5 years, it's a complete game changer. So yeah, I would say right now, we're probably it's a question of time before something is, not to scare anyone, the sky isn't falling, the industry will always be here. But, what do any of you have any thoughts as to what that could be, what the next game changer could be? I'm not asking you to look into a crystal ball, but, if you have any thoughts to where things might be heading, particularly for clips. Yeah.
Oh, I think VR style clips are going to take over very soon. Someone said metaverse. Yeah. I mean, maybe not as soon as we think, but there's already VR strip clubs out there, all kinds of stuff like that. So clips where they really feel like they can interact with you, I think are going to take off in the future for sure.
Yeah, go ahead, Ken.
I think things like TikTok have been really popular recently. So a lot of nude TikToks and content like that. I really hope that there's some kind of site where you could swipe through and see all the nude not safe for work TikToks that you want to see that were banned off of TikTok, or where you can totally get nude. But I feel like a lot of people are either asking for that, or I'm getting a lot of people from TikTok onto my thing. But there's definitely like the way that people react on TikTok too. I feel like that's changing the way that people want to see content. I'm seeing a lot more people talk about key content, and like younger people, like people are getting very kinky now. So I feel like a lot of kink, a lot of like being like vlogging style kind of stuff is going to do well, like more amateur. I know amateur already does well, but I feel like just people wanting to see people be people is going to be quite more popular soon too.